Leviticus chapter 2. Make sure to like, share, and follow. When a person brings a grain offering to Yahweh, his offering must be finely milled flour, and he must pour out oil on it and place frankincense on it. And he shall bring it to the sons of Aaron, the priests, and he shall take his handful from its finely milled flour and from its oil, in addition to all its frankincense. The priest shall turn its token portion into smoke on the altar, as an offering made by fire, as an appeasing fragrance for Yahweh. The remainder of the grain offering belongs to Aaron and his sons. It is a most holy thing from the offering made by fire for Yahweh. But if you bring grain offering of something oven-baked, it must be finely milled flour as ring-shaped unleavened bread mixed with oil, or wafers of unleavened bread smeared with oil. If your offering is a grain offering baked on a flat baking pan, it must be finely milled flour, unleavened bread mixed with oil. Break it into pieces and pour out oil on it. It is a grain offering. If your offering is a grain offering prepared in a cooking pan, it must be with finely milled flour and oil. And you shall bring the grain offering that is made from these things to Yahweh. And the offerer shall bring it to the priest, and he shall bring it to the altar, and the priest shall take away from the grain offerings its token portion, and he shall turn it into smoke on the altar, as an offering made by fire, as an appeasing fragrance for Yahweh. And the remainder of the grain offering belongs to Aaron and his sons. It is a most holy thing from the offering made by fire for Yahweh. Every grain offering you bring to Yahweh must not be made of yeasted food, because you must not turn into smoke any yeast or any honey from an offering made by fire for Yahweh. As an offering of the choicest portion, you may bring them to Yahweh, but they must not be offered on the altar as an appeasing fragrance. Also, all of your grain offerings you must season with salt, and you must not omit the salt of your God's covenant from your offering. With all your offerings you shall present salt. And if you bring to Yahweh a grain offering of first fruits, you must bring an ear of new grain roasted by fire, coarsely crushed ripe grain, as the grain offering of your first fruits. And you shall put oil on it in the place of frankincense on it. It is a grain offering. The priest shall turn into smoke its token portion from its coarsely crushed grain and from its oil, together with all its frankincense. It is an offering made by fire for Yahweh. May God bless you, and may God bless the reading of his word.